Good morning, chili dogs. What you focus on? Grows. Feed them horses. I'm up here today. I forgot I lowered the camera, so now when I stand up back there, I'm like in a weird space, so it kind of breaks the illusion a little bit. So I'm crouching down today. But anyway, yeah, guys, we're gonna do these 3 pots. Trees, doing them every day. And not too much else, so let's get into it. I'm trying to rush through it a little bit today, so I'm gonna be expedient. That's the word for today. Expediency. Alright, see you guys in a second. Green off. Or not. Like a flamingo pink. Nice. Okay. This will be a smaller tree, but I think the clay on the bottom is a little bit thicker, so maybe this will be a little bit more uniform. Let's see what it looks like in a second, but let's get the water out. I probably do have one more pull, but I think I want to leave this one thicker on the bottom this time, just to test out how this works. Take a breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I definitely had 6. Okay. Interesting. So this one really didn't want to twist up as much. Do we let it be, guys, or do we manually twist it? I think we gotta manually twist this one. I feel like it's really not selling the tree. It's a little bit too wide, so I'm gonna hold this. There we go. There we go. Camera C. There we go. As long as it's still spinning, we're gonna keep on spinning, So I appreciate your concern for it, though. I feel like my wheel is so stressed out. I always have this image that the wheel is just like, it takes a big sigh of relief whenever I leave the studio. It's just like, oh, sweet, he's out of here. Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Llama here. We're chilling out today in the morning, and we're gonna be throwing some pots. Volcano number 2 on its way. Let's get into it. Right there, slowly. That llama's biting on that rim, walking that back, as that left hand is slowly pushing forward, and it's those hands coming across each other, across that center point, not through it, across it, right past it, that creates that nice volcano there. Slowly we gotta get that quest. The quest is that bump. Past that thin spot that's right there. Right here's a thin spot. Go. And we're gonna start it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want this to be kind of a bottom twist here. Actually, I think I want it to be more towards the middle. So I'm gonna emphasize it here in this middle part. And then, are we at camera B? Yeah, we are at camera B. Okay. I'm gonna slowly hold this, twist that down. So now we have that middle twist, right? I'm gonna take this top, slowly, and arch those fingers out. Breath, and we're gonna open this up. You're gonna be really careful. And you see how I'm almost following that wobble a little bit? That way I can bring that top out, right? Get this chalice look. Have it open up completely. Feeling the vibe of the pot, right? Keep your eyes peeled for right in this area. Right down at the bottom. Project that clay in, shift that in. Slowly take that finger on the interior, up, over top. Go slowly, walking this up. Alright, I just got past that thin spot. We're okay. I'm bringing that back in. You can see why, like, on this thin spot, I went outwards, so I caused less tension there, right? But there we go, guys. But then I was thicker, so I could bring that back in right above it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes I feel like I should just leave them like this, you know, but I'm gonna create, you see how the twist is not set on anything, so there's no structure in this right now. So I'm gonna set this down, and I give it a little shake down. Now it has the structure, right? And so now I'm gonna have my hands on the inside here. Once it tilts over a little bit, right? So how are we gonna fix this? We could leave it as is, you know, and that's okay. But I think if we keep on twisting it, it's gonna wanna dip over. You can even see it's not even closed there, right? So how do we fix this is first we go to the side that it's lifting up on, and we're gonna aim it, and we're gonna lift it up, over, and then we twist this down. There we go. And then now it's on a new center point. And so now it should be okay. 5 episodes later, still charging the energy. Apple. I feel like the apple thing is too jarring. I feel like it doesn't fit the vibe really. Alright, but anyway guys, I think we're gonna start off this review here. Maybe we'll start off with this one. I always seem to start off the ones over here. But anyway, this one, I actually like all of the pots from today. I think they're all pretty decent. This one I kind of like because it's the most narrow on the base, right? If you look at the veins of the tree top here, or the veins of the tree, the trunk, I should say, right? Look how thin it is compared to like this one or this one, right? It looks really nice when it's all twisted up like that. And I think it's a really nice contrast between how thin and twisted up that is to how full the top is. Look, this one's opened up all the way. This one's kind of flattened out a little bit, pancaking. This one really has a nice orbular, is that a word? Ocular? I don't even know. But shape to it, it has a fullness, right? Then I have the double tendrils coming up. It almost makes me feel like it's screaming or it's holding its head. Something is happening there, you know? I think it looks a little bit stressed, to be honest. But anyway, I really like that pot. That is definitely a winner. This one too, I also think is a winner, but in a different way. This one's a little bit thicker towards that base, right? But the reason I think I kind of like this one is just because this one's really uniform, and I did the inward outward tabs on the bottom. This was in a really old style, but I think how powerful the twist is and how powerful the top opening up is, I think you need something a little bit less intrusive on the bottom. Sometimes I think with the tendrils it gets a little bit too crazy, and so having the tabs on the bottom really allows that breadth of that object, right, to really show some of those other aspects other than just the bottoms of them, right? So I think that one's pretty nice too. Then we got this one in the back. I think this one just kind of looks kind of cool. I think if you look up on the top camera, the down view, you can kind of see some of the tendrils snaking around. They look very flowy, they look very loose. I think this one, it's probably the one that I don't like the least, but I still think there's some nice things about it, like how wide on the base it is, really allowing those tendrils to kind of sit and nest and hang out, right? I think that bottom really becomes the focus of the tendrils, but then when you get to the top, it's such a nice contrast, and it just shoots out right away, creates a nice shadow underneath there, which I think allows for that tree to actually work out nicely. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. All the best. Straw Mentality.